Welcome back to another episode of Out Loud Geek, where we discuss news and views about pop culture, science fiction, fantasy, food, cooking, the outdoors, and more. Another Hollywood actor is speaking out against cancel culture, and this time it is Helena Bonham Carter, and she is defending JK Rowling and the vindicated Johnny Depp. She, in fact, has called what's been going on to Rowling as being a witch hunt and a lack of understanding. Helena Bonham Carter is making it quite clear how she feels about so-called cancel culture, along with sharing her thoughts on such embattled public figures as Johnny Depp and JK Rowling. During an interview with The Times that published online Saturday, Bonham Carter criticized the notion that someone's personal life should impact their career. Do you ban a genius for their sexual practices? There would be millions of people who, if you looked closely enough at their personal life, you would disqualify them. You can't ban people. I hate cancel culture. It has become quite hysterical, and there's a kind of witch hunt and a lack of understanding. When asked whether there is a path to redemption for such Hollywood notables, the Oscar-nominated actress said, "I don't think there is for someone like Kevin Spacey, and Johnny certainly went through it." In responding to a follow-up question specifically about Depp, who has co-starred with her in multiple films and is godfather to the two children she shares with former partner Tim Burton, Bonham Carter said she feels the Pirates of the Caribbean star is, quote, completely vindicated, unquote, following his high-profile trial involving his ex-wife, Amber Heard. Bonham Carter added, "I think he's fine now, totally fine." Well, I'm really happy for Johnny Depp. I'm still very happy that he won that lawsuit against Amber Heard. Certainly, there have been individuals in Hollywood who have misused their positions of power. But that doesn't mean that every single male in Hollywood has committed some kind of crime. That's how this is sometimes presented, and it's just too much. It needs to calm down. It needs to stop. False accusations against people doesn't help anything. When asked whether a Virginia jury awarding Depp $15 million in his defamation suit against Heard earlier this year was a sign of the Me Too pendulum swinging back, Bonham Carter replied, quote, "My view is that she got on that pendulum." That's the problem with these things, that people will jump on the bandwagon because it's the trend and to be the poster girl for it. Well, yeah, I think Amber Heard was the self-nominated poster girl for it. That's what she wanted to be, and it was all based on her lies. During the trial, Depp denied ever striking Heard and accused her of lying about his alcohol and drug use. He and Bonham Carter have worked together in films including Corpse Bride, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street, Alice in Wonderland, and Dark Shadows. The actress was also impassioned about the blowback that Harry Potter author Rowling has received over comments that had been criticized as transphobic. Bonham Carter played Bellatrix Lestrange in the 4 most recent Harry Potter films. She said, "It's horrendous. A load of bollocks. I think she has been hounded," Bonham Carter said about Rowling. Quote, "It's been taken to the extreme, the judgmentalism of people. She's allowed her opinion, particularly if she's suffered abuse. Everybody carries their own history of trauma and forms their opinions from that trauma, and you have to respect where people come from and their pain. You don't all have to agree on everything. That would be insane and boring. She's not meaning it aggressively. She's just saying something out of her own experience," unquote. When asked about the film franchise's stars, such as Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint, who have spoken out about Rowling's remarks, Bonham Carter said, "Personally, I feel they should let her have her opinions. But I think they're very aware of protecting their own fan base and their generation." Well, at the time that they were asked, I'm sure that they felt it necessary to say something because of everything that's been going on. And they may or may not have understood where she was coming from either. cancel culture has just gone way overboard. I still remember when Gina Carano was let go from The Mandalorian, and that was completely stupid. That really was a huge mistake on the part of Lucasfilm and Disney. But it was all a result of cancel culture by a few loudmouths on Twitter who successfully got her removed from being able to perform on The Mandalorian. And it hurt her career. I mean, she's making a comeback in her own way, but it doesn't need to go this way. People are allowed to have their opinions. And if their opinions aren't actually hurting anybody, then there shouldn't be anything or anyone being so judgmental about anything that anyone says. It's time for cancel culture to stop. It's time for the madness behind it to stop. But we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for watching today, and a huge thanks to everyone who has subscribed to our channel. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, and please feel free to share a comment. If you'd like to see more of our videos in the future and help support this channel, please press the red subscribe button, and please press the bell to receive notifications for new content. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter by clicking on the links in the description. Until next time, this is Out Loud Geek.